The goal of shooting safety is zero accidents. Every shooter should expect to enjoy a lifetime of shooting and never experience a shooting accident. Every range should expect to have a perfect safety record. All shooting accidents are preventable if proper safety rules are followed. Shooting safety rules work because they are redundant. Following just one safety rule is never enough. Shooters must strive to follow the 3 basic gun safety rules and the range safety rules at all times. Gun and range safety starts and ends with 3 basic gun safety rules. Safety is based on 3 key words: muzzle, action, trigger. Remember the key word MAT. The muzzle is defined as the point on any firearm where the bullet exits the barrel. The muzzle of the firearm must always be pointed in a safe direction. The muzzle must never be pointed at another person. On a range, the safest direction to point the muzzle is up in the air or downrange. Becoming a safe shooter means developing the ability to always control the direction the muzzle points. The action of the pistol or rifle must always be open when a gun is handled at home, on the way to or from the range, and when on the range. The only time the action may be closed is when the pistol or rifle is on the firing line, in the shooter's hands, after the preparation period to begin has been given, or the command to load has been given. Keep your finger off of the trigger and outside the trigger guard until the pistol or rifle is in the firing position and until you are actually preparing to fire a shot by beginning to aim at your target. Always keep your finger outside of the trigger guard when loading the pistol or rifle and placing it in the shooting position. Shooters must develop the habit of not placing their index finger on the trigger until they are beginning to aim at their target. Shooters must know the basic rules of gun safety.
Welcome to Cheshire County Fish Game Club. I'm Dave Swenson, a past member of the Board of Directors and a firearm safety instructor. I'd like to spend just a few minutes today giving you a brief orientation to our club. Cheshire County Fish Game Club began in the late 1950s and merged with the Keene Rifle Club in the 1970s to become what it is today, a 300-plus member club with over 170 acres. A number of shooting activities to include high-powered rifle, small bore rifle, trap, archery, cowboy shoots, recreational pistol, and general recreational shooting activities. Safety has always been a primary concern for the club. It is each member's responsibility to understand, know, and apply the safe gun handling procedures and range procedures that we use out here at Cheshire County Fish Game Club. It's particularly important to understand that our club is surrounded by a number of homes, and for example, down at the 200-yard impact range, as you can see way down, there are homes within 3/4 of a mile from that impact area. Also to our right and to our left, there are homes within 1/4 of a mile of that tree line. So it's paramount for each member to make sure that all their rounds impact and stay within the impact areas designated for the firing zones. I also want to refer you to your membership cards where the range rules and regulations are stated, and to each of the ranges that have posted all the club regulations concerning the use of that range. Please make sure that you read these regulations, understand them, and follow them.
for recreational rifle shooting, we have a 50-yard range and a 100-yard range. And then if you really want to go out over on the right-hand side, there's a setup for 200-yard targets. We do ask you use the benches here. They're available. It's a good idea to start out, if you have no zero at all, start out at 50 yards, go to 100, and if you're going on a caribou hunt or whatever, you want to be out to 200, then go to 200, but work your way up so that you're on paper at each range that you're shooting at, and you're into the berm area. The other thing is that we do have a range flag, so that if you are down range, the range flag is up. And then anybody drives in, and you're maybe behind the target, setting up or whatever, they see the range flag up, so they know somebody's down range, and they just get their gear out and get ready. Once the line is safe, everybody's back, you put it in here. Now the range is hot. People can shoot at 100, 50 yards, whichever they're working on. But the idea of the range flag is so that if somebody pulls up that's new or comes in from another range, there's no question as to the status of that range. When the range flag is up, the rifles are bolts open, action open, and their hands are off the rifle.
So just to summarize, make sure you know, understand, and utilize safe firearms handling procedures when you're on all of Cheshire County Fish and Game's ranges. Our motto here is safety is no accident. Please be safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the range. Welcome again to Cheshire County Fish and Game Club.